So I ended up going to Baylor University, and that's where I will be graduating from. And I'm really grateful to be able to get there. It was definitely really hard to make that decision. I had a couple of other smaller schools that gave me a lot more financial assistance than Baylor could. And First Graduate was actually really, really prominent in making sure that I could go to Baylor. So at the time, I was kind of in limbo between two schools, one that gave me all the financial assistance that I needed, and one, which was Baylor, that didn't necessarily. And First Graduate was one of the programs that made sure that I was able to afford Baylor, because that's where I truly wanted to go. And for that, I will be forever grateful. If it wasn't for First Graduate, if it wasn't for Promise Scholars, I would not be talking to you all as a future graduate of Baylor University. Through college, it was definitely really difficult, but it also was really fun. I have had an amazing time in college. I've also had some really tough times in college. I was able to immerse myself in so many extracurriculars and so many accomplishments that I'm really proud of. One being that I got involved in NAACP, which is the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, and it is a social rights, social activism organization, and I'm currently the president of the Texas NAACP Youth and College Division. And so it sounds really nice to say, but I would not be able to have that experience had I not gone to Baylor. And First Grad has supported me in all of my endeavors. Every time that I would talk to our advisors and say, this is what I'm interested in, this is what I'm doing, it was always, I'm so proud of you, keep going, you're going to do great things. So First Grad has always been a voice of reason. It's always been someone who had my back, someone who will call and check on me, even maybe when I'm not doing the best, and checking in on myself. So after college, I will be taking on my career at Accenture in Houston. They are a consulting firm, so I will be a consulting analyst in the management and strategy area. And so I'm really excited to venture off into that. I'll still remain as the president for the Texas NAACP, and so I'll continue to do advocacy work in that organization. And so I hope to build upon that as well, be able to venture and maybe one day have my own consulting firm on diversity and inclusion and belonging and equity, and maybe even run for public office. I'm not sure. I remember one of my favorite memories, I believe it was 8th grade, and we did awards at First Graduate, and it was at the base school, and one of the awards I got was most likely to be president of the United States. And I don't know if that's my goal, but I definitely know that it may be somewhere in that realm. So First Graduate has propelled me through my peers, through financial support, through emotional support, through explaining to my family how to, even get into a private high school in San Francisco, how to afford that. They just always been there. And so I would not have imagined my college experience without First Graduate. So thank you.